Living alone after 60 is a journey filled with surprises, some rewarding, others challenging. Many people imagine that this stage of life will be peaceful and quiet, a time to enjoy personal freedom without responsibilities weighing them down. But what no one tells you is that solo living in your later years comes with a set of unexpected realities, some that catch you off guard and others that redefine your entire perspective on life. It's a mix of emotions, daily adjustments, and lessons you never expected to learn. One of the first things that surprises many seniors living alone is just how quiet life can become. At first, the silence feels peaceful, like a well-earned break from the chaos of the past. But as days turn into weeks, that silence can become overwhelming. The absence of background chatter, the sounds of family moving through the house, or even the small distractions of everyday life can make the house feel empty. This isn't just about missing conversations. It's about the sudden realization that most of your social interactions are no longer built into your daily routine. Then there's the emotional shift that happens when daily decisions are entirely in your hands. For years, many people make choices based on their families, their jobs, or their relationships. But when you live alone, you suddenly find yourself making every decision, big or small, on your own. At first, this feels liberating. You can eat what you want, sleep when you want, and organize your day exactly as you please. But over time, this level of independence can feel isolating. There's no one to share the small victories or frustrations of the day with, no one to bounce ideas off of when making decisions. For some, this leads to an unexpected emotional weight that they never anticipated. Another reality that many don't expect is the way their social circles begin to change. Friendships evolve, and the people you once saw regularly may become less present in your life. Without the natural social settings that work or family obligations provide, maintaining relationships requires active effort. Gone are the days when interactions happen naturally. Now, staying socially connected means reaching out, making plans, and sometimes stepping outside your comfort zone. This can be challenging, but it's also an opportunity to build new relationships and reconnect with old friends in meaningful ways. Daily tasks also take on a new meaning when you're living alone. Simple things like grocery shopping, cooking, or even taking care of minor home repairs feel different when you're the only one responsible. Some find joy in the independence, while others feel overwhelmed by the added responsibility. And then there's the unexpected health concerns, realizing that if something happens, no one is there to notice right away. This brings up questions that many never considered before, such as how to prepare for emergencies and how to ensure that they stay connected with others even when they don't feel like reaching out. But perhaps the most unexpected part of solo living after 60 is the personal growth that comes with it. Many seniors find that this time of life teaches them more about themselves than any other phase before. Living alone forces a person to become more self-reliant, to understand their own needs and desires, and to develop a deeper appreciation for life's small joys. It's a period of self-discovery, learning to be comfortable in your own company, finding new interests, and realizing that happiness is something you can create for yourself. This stage of life isn't just about facing challenges. It's about embracing change, adapting, and finding ways to make solo living fulfilling. And while the unexpected realities can be difficult, they also open the door to incredible opportunities. Living alone after 60 is an emotional journey filled with both struggles and rewards. On one hand, there's a profound sense of independence, an opportunity to do things on your own terms, rediscover passions, and live at a pace that suits you. But on the other hand, there are quiet moments when the silence feels deafening, and loneliness creeps in unexpectedly. This emotional roller coaster is something few people openly talk about, but it's an important part of the solo living experience. One of the biggest emotional challenges is dealing with loneliness. When you've spent years surrounded by family, a spouse, or a busy work environment, suddenly being alone can feel unsettling. The absence of daily conversations, the lack of someone to share meals with, and the quietness of an empty home can be overwhelming at times. Many seniors describe feeling invisible to the world, as if life is moving forward while they are left behind. Loneliness can be a slow, creeping emotion that doesn't always hit immediately, but builds over time. And for many, admitting to feeling lonely is difficult because it might feel like a sign of weakness. But living alone doesn't have to be a lonely experience. In fact, one of the biggest joys of solo living is the freedom it provides. No longer do you have to consider someone else's schedule, preferences, or expectations. You can wake up when you want, eat what you like, and fill your day with activities that bring you joy. Many people find that this stage of life allows them to reconnect with themselves in a way they never could before. Whether it's reading more, traveling solo, or simply embracing the peace of a quiet home, this new independence can be incredibly fulfilling. At the same time, navigating emotions requires effort. It's easy to slip into isolation, but making intentional choices can prevent that. Keeping social connections alive is key. Calling a friend, joining a local club, or even engaging in online communities can make a difference. Many seniors find that scheduling small activities, like a daily walk in the park or attending a hobby group, helps them feel connected without feeling overwhelmed. Another emotional aspect often overlooked is dealing with nostalgia and memories. A house filled with years of shared experiences can sometimes feel more like a reminder of what's missing rather than a source of comfort. Seeing an empty chair where a loved one once sat or celebrating holidays alone can be painful. But instead of dwelling on the sadness, many people find comfort in creating new traditions. Whether it's inviting friends over, volunteering, or simply reframing how special moments are celebrated, these small changes can make a big difference in how one experiences life alone. Ultimately, the emotional experience of living alone after 60 is a mix of highs and lows. It's okay to feel lonely at times, but it's also important to embrace the newfound freedom and self-discovery that come with it. By finding a balance between solitude and connection, independence and engagement, seniors can transform this chapter into one of fulfillment and growth. Living alone after 60 comes with a unique set of practical challenges that many people don't anticipate. While independence can be liberating, it also means handling everyday responsibilities without help. From managing household tasks to staying on top of health concerns, seniors living alone must make certain adjustments to ensure their well-being and peace of mind. One of the most common struggles is maintaining a home alone. Tasks that once felt routine, cleaning, cooking, grocery shopping, and home maintenance, can become overwhelming, especially for those dealing with physical limitations. Something as simple as carrying a heavy grocery bag up the stairs or fixing a leaky faucet may feel more difficult than before. For some, hiring help or asking family members for assistance feels like losing independence. But in reality, finding support is often necessary to maintain a comfortable lifestyle. Many seniors find that downsizing to a smaller, more manageable home or simplifying household chores makes life easier. Another adjustment is meal preparation. Cooking for one can feel uninspiring, and it's easy to fall into unhealthy habits, skipping meals, relying on frozen dinners, or eating the same foods repeatedly. Without the motivation of cooking for others, some seniors struggle with maintaining a nutritious diet. Planning meals ahead, prepping in advance, or even joining a meal service can help. Some find that inviting friends over for occasional meals or joining a community dining program brings both social and practical benefits. Health management is another major concern for seniors living alone. Without someone to remind them to take medications, schedule doctor's appointments, or notice small health changes, it becomes crucial to stay organized. Setting up reminders, using medication dispensers, and keeping an updated medical record can prevent serious issues. But beyond the physical aspects, there's also the emotional impact of managing health alone. Worrying about what might happen in an emergency, falling at home, suffering a medical episode, or needing urgent assistance can create anxiety. Many seniors choose to invest in emergency alert systems, keep their phones nearby at all times, or have check-in systems with friends or family to ease these concerns. Social connections also require more effort when living alone. Unlike when someone has a built-in support system at home, solo seniors must actively seek out companionship. Simple changes, like joining a walking group, attending community events, or even regularly visiting a local cafe, can help prevent isolation. Technology also plays a huge role in keeping connections alive. Learning to use video calls, social media, and even online forums can help seniors stay engaged with loved ones and build new friendships. Financial management is another practical adjustment. Living alone means being entirely responsible for bills, budgeting, and planning for future expenses. Unexpected costs, like home repairs or medical emergencies, can create stress if not planned for in advance. Many seniors find it helpful to create a strict budget, reduce unnecessary expenses, or seek advice from a financial planner to ensure stability. Ultimately, while these challenges may seem daunting, they are manageable with the right mindset and preparation. Living alone requires adapting, staying proactive, and finding creative ways to simplify daily life. The key is not to let the struggles overshadow the joys, because with the right adjustments, solo living can be both comfortable and fulfilling. Living alone after 60 is not just about managing the practical aspects of life. It's also a deeply emotional experience. For some, it brings peace, freedom, and self-discovery. For others, it can lead to loneliness, self-doubt, and a longing for companionship. The emotional journey of solo living is rarely discussed openly, yet it plays a crucial role in shaping the quality of life. One of the biggest emotional hurdles seniors face when living alone is loneliness. Without daily interactions, simple things like eating meals, watching TV, or waking up to a quiet home can feel isolating. The absence of a partner, children, or close friends nearby can make moments that were once filled with warmth feel empty. Some seniors describe the feeling as a silent weight, creeping in during quiet evenings or on days when there's no one to talk to. The holidays can be especially difficult, as they serve as reminders of times spent with loved ones who may no longer be around. However, loneliness is not inevitable. Many older adults find that embracing solitude instead of fearing it is the key to emotional well-being. Solo living can be a time for deep reflection, personal growth, and rediscovering old passions. Instead of focusing on what's missing, some seniors turn their attention to hobbies, creative pursuits, or learning new skills. Activities like painting, reading, gardening, or even joining an online course can bring a sense of purpose and fulfillment. It's about turning alone time into quality time. Another hidden emotional struggle is self-doubt and fear about the future. Many seniors question whether they made the right choice in living alone. Thoughts like, "What if I get sick? What if something happens to me and no one knows?" can create anxiety. This fear can sometimes lead to social withdrawal or a reluctance to try new things. Some people feel like they've lost their sense of purpose after retirement, especially if their daily interactions once revolved around work or caregiving. Without a clear routine or goals, days can feel repetitive, leading to emotional exhaustion. To counteract these feelings, seniors often benefit from creating structure in their days. Having a reason to get up in the morning, whether it's a morning walk, volunteering, or an art class, can significantly improve emotional well-being. Many seniors also find comfort in building a support network. Even if family members are far away, maintaining friendships, joining community groups, or even having a pet can make a huge difference. Pets, in particular, provide companionship, routine, and a sense of responsibility, making them a great antidote to loneliness. On the other hand, there are also unexpected emotional joys that come with solo living. Many seniors describe a newfound sense of freedom, the ability to wake up when they want, decorate their home however they like, or pursue interests without anyone else's input. Some discover that they enjoy their own company more than they expected. There's no pressure to compromise or adjust to someone else's routine. Solo living can be a time of self-reinvention, where people reconnect with parts of themselves that had been forgotten. Living alone also offers the unique gift of emotional resilience. When faced with challenges, solo seniors learn how to problem solve, adapt, and become self-reliant. This confidence spills into other areas of life, making them feel stronger and more capable. Many older adults say that after an initial period of adjustment, they become more comfortable being alone and even begin to prefer it. At its core, the emotional side of living alone is a mix of highs and lows. There are tough days when loneliness creeps in, but there are also moments of deep satisfaction, independence, and joy. The key is to actively shape life rather than letting it shape you. By staying engaged, maintaining connections, and finding meaning in solo moments, seniors can turn their alone time into a fulfilling and enriching experience. Living alone after 60 comes with its fair share of challenges, but it is also an opportunity for personal growth, independence, and rediscovery. While there are hidden struggles, there are also countless ways to not just survive, but thrive in this phase of life. The key is to take control, create structure, and embrace new experiences. One of the most effective ways to stay physically and mentally healthy while living alone is to establish a daily routine. A structured day prevents boredom and keeps the mind and body engaged. Morning walks, stretching exercises, or even dancing to music in the living room can be great ways to stay active. Regular meal times, sleep schedules, and personal projects give life a sense of purpose and make days feel more fulfilling. Many seniors also find that engaging in mindfulness or meditation helps manage stress and improves emotional well-being. Creating a safe and comfortable living space is another essential aspect of thriving alone. The home should be a place of peace, not a source of worry. Simple changes like removing trip hazards, adding better lighting, and installing grab bars in the bathroom can significantly reduce the risk of falls. For extra security, many older adults invest in smart home technology, emergency alert systems, and video doorbells to feel safer and more connected. A well-organized home also makes daily tasks easier, reducing stress and promoting a sense of control over one's environment. Social connections are the backbone of a happy and fulfilling solo life. While it's easy to fall into isolation, staying socially engaged is one of the most important factors in maintaining emotional health. Simple habits like calling a friend every day, joining a book club, or participating in community activities can make a huge difference. Some seniors turn to technology to bridge the gap, using video calls, social media, and messaging apps to stay in touch with loved ones. Virtual communities and online support groups also offer companionship, advice, and a sense of belonging. One often overlooked aspect of thriving alone is having a sense of purpose. Retirement and an empty home can sometimes make life feel aimless, but finding something meaningful to focus on can be incredibly rewarding. Some seniors take up volunteering, mentoring younger generations, or sharing their life experiences through blogs or social media. Others explore creative pursuits like painting, music, or writing. Engaging in activities that bring joy helps prevent loneliness and keeps the mind sharp. Financial security and planning for the future also play a critical role in living well alone. Worrying about money can be stressful, so it's important to have a clear plan. Budgeting, downsizing unnecessary expenses, and seeking professional financial advice can provide peace of mind. Some seniors consider alternative living arrangements, such as co-housing with friends, moving into senior-friendly communities, or even house sharing with like-minded individuals to reduce costs and increase social interaction. Another key to thriving alone is embracing change and being open to new experiences. Many older adults find that trying new things, whether it's traveling, learning a language, or starting a passion project, brings excitement and fulfillment. Solo living doesn't have to mean staying in one place or repeating the same routine every day. Exploring new interests, meeting new people, and stepping out of one's comfort zone can make life richer and more enjoyable. Ultimately, thriving alone as a senior is about taking control of one's life and shaping it into something joyful and fulfilling. It's about balancing independence with connection, routine with adventure, and solitude with meaningful engagement. While there are struggles, there are also countless opportunities to create a life that is not just comfortable, but deeply rewarding. By being proactive, staying connected, and maintaining a positive mindset, living alone after 60 can be a journey of self-discovery, resilience, and happiness.